Okay. That?
You don't have to put 1,000, just kilometers.
Yeah.
So remember, we got to be careful to not give them information that they didn't ask us for. Yes.
I don't know how to do it because it says a fly.
It says what?
How am I gonna measure a fly?
How would you measure a fly? What
Think like
units
think
would you
like
measure
you're
it in?
actually catching a fly to actually
Yes,
measure.
you didn't raise your hand in there. Next time, raise your hand.
Fly. Like centimeters.
Use kilometers.
All right.
I got
Yes,
these
Ender.
around the
And thank you
world.
for raising your hand. Because that's my expectation. What's my expectation?
To raise your hand.
Thank you. All right. What do you need? Huh? You finished all the must-dos. All right. And when you are completely done with everything that I have on the board, what documents can you go get? Let me know. No, I want Ender to tell me so I know he understands.
Ew, who has this? Oh, this white.
Where do I keep
not
extra
being
math
racist.
documents when we are done with our must-dos?
Straight up.
No, I want to hear it so I know you understand what they are. Joya? I'm about to say, are you going up for Ender?
Jordan
Okay.
coming here.
Ender.
He says it right. He says
No, I know I'm not stupid.
Ender.
I said shit.
What are you supposed
I said
to
wiper.
do? What are you supposed to do when you are done your work? Huh? No, that is for ELA. For math, what are you supposed to go and what are you supposed to get?
It's not costing.
All right. I need a peer volunteer.
Me.
Yes. Royal, can you discuss with Ender what my expectation is?
To raise your hand.
And then Ender, I want you to come repeat what Royal has told you about the expectation when you are done with those must-dos and you're waiting for instruction. All right, let's jump back in.
So we already got that, so now I have to go to this.
I raised
I
mine
put
because I'm
at
at
the
the
bottom.
bottom the longest one.
Yes, thank you. All right, let's look at 2 and 3.
That was easy.
Yep, because literally all you're doing is
That
converting.
is wrong.
This is wrong, yes.
I
But,
put this.
or let's say it is incorrect and we can make room for improvement.
Well,
Because sometimes wrong is just
I
hard.
put 700.
Because sometimes I'm tired of hearing, this is wrong, this is wrong, this is
Well, I was
wrong.
confused when I was when I thought of 500, it didn't sound right to me.
Okay, so let's figure out how we solve it. So, kilometers was easy. All we did was we looked at our notes and we converted it.
I'm not gonna
Because 1 kilometer equals 1,000 meters. So if I have 5 of them, then I have 5,000 meters. Now, number 3, you had to do a little bit of math
I
to
fixed
do that. Now, if I have 75,
Okay.
And you can add this, maybe the 0.
ooh,
You
but
add
what do
that
I
to-
need to do first?
You
Well, yeah,
first need to
do that.
convert.
All right, all of us can't talk at the same time, and we're sitting right next to each other, so we have to keep a inside volume.
Convert.
Convert.
Do your math and then convert.
Yes, but what operation are you using to convert?
Your centimeters.
What operation?
Multiplication.
Ooh, there we go. So I have 75 centimeters, and I want to convert it to what?
To centimeters. Oh, into milliliters. Milliliters.
Millimeters.
Millimeters.
Millimeters. So I want to convert it to millimeters. So if I have 75,
You have to.
we did number 2. Well, okay. Let's finish number 3, and I will go back to your number 2.
Because we will have a problem with that.
All right, so we got 75 centimeters. So if I have 75 centimeters and I know that each centimeter equates or equals or converts
You
to
add
10,
That's
2 zeros.
7
You add
times
the 2 zeros.
7 times 1 is.
To get 75.
where do you see 2? Naira, you have to slow down. Where do you see 2 zeros?
Don't.
There's
Which
only
lets me
one.
know that you just want to be able to respond, which is fine. You know, I love the back and forth. I love the discourse. But I want you to slow down, because that is why you have an extra 0 there. Because I don't know where you see this extra 0. So yes, you have the right strategy, which is what? taking our two whole numbers. What is
7
75
times
times 1?
Seven. Okay,
Seven
75.
times
75.
75 times 1 is what?
75.
100 times 1.
0.
100 times
100 times 1.
100 times 1. 99 times 1.
99.
62 times 1.
62.
Okay, just double check it. So 75 times 1 is 75. And how many zeros?
1.
That's how I got it.
7.
Yes. What is another strategy you can use to multiply if you don't remember this strategy?
Converting.
Thank you, Royal. Yes, Chloe.
Converting into like maybe adding.
I was pretty much.
Yes, you can go to the bathroom.
I just forgot. I didn't put the 7. I just had the 50.
Well, you had a decimal.
Oh, we're doing this.
All right.
I don't have to change it yet.
All right. 34.
I'm done. And
All right.
4.
All right. Yes.
But Miss Johnson, why can't you use decimals with millimeters?
Because
Why
it won't
can't-
go right.
Why? Why do you want to use decimals? Why do you want to make your life harder
I'm not.
than it is? Well, it's just because they don't convert into decimals. And for us to for the foundational learning that we need to do, whole numbers just work better. Let me rephrase. They can be converted into decimals, but for the foundational learning that we need to do, we need to learn using whole numbers. Hi, Miss Young.
Hi, Miss
All right. Okay, I was about to say, you got some downtime?
I do.
Okay, I can definitely use you to work with some of the things we were working with yesterday. So give me a second.
She put the number.
Why are you looking at her paper?
Stuff like
All right. Now, the same thing for kilometers. So you need this. Find kilometers on here for me, Armani. Okay. So how many kilometers did they say that you were working with?
5.
So then how many meters would that equate to? No.
Wait.
How many kilometers or kilometers equal how many meters? Would it?
Wait. What?
And think of it. Okay. So for you, I want you to go back to decomposing, right? So I have 5 kilometers, and I want to convert them to what? I want to convert them to meters. So if I have 5 of these, that means I have 1, 1,
Oh yeah, I know.
1, and 1. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's just like the, yes, Armani, 5,000. Write this decomposed form right here. And then I want you to put 1,000 meters, 1,000 meters, 1,000 meters, 1,000 meters, and 1,000 meters. All you can always rely on decomposing.
It's Friday. No, it's not.
All right. So write that down. I'm gonna have some fun with you.
What?
No, are you coming to school tomorrow? Okay. We know how you like to take half of. She takes her mental days.
30 million days.
I think it's sweet with you and your mom. All right. Yes, Eliana.
I hope they got your name in the system.
Huh? See if another parent can help you fix that. Yes, Miss Brady. Does all my children have Chromebooks? Yes. Yes. All right. All right. Make sure you have that. And then we will move on to 4 to 6.
Not even. Oh, we have to do that.
I think once we realize what they're asking us for, it's simple. All right. Thank you.
The 7 and 8 was
didn't do that paper.
All right. I know we have some of you made it to these papers. I'm going to put East Park on the board, but I wanted to make sure that I wasn't in the middle of talking with you.
Turn to the other side.
Yeah, turn to the other side so I can see what you got.
I didn't do the other side.
No, not you.
There.
Okay, centimeters, meters. I would even go with meters and centimeters. Yes, centimeters, kilometers. Yes. How would you measure your book, Naira? And what measurements? What units? Okay, I'll take centimeters.
Yeah,
It just has to be reasonable.
because I erased it. I just erased
The answers vary.
Because if you put the ruler to your notebook, it's going to be a lemon.
Because I erased it when you
Awesome.
said when we did this one. I erased
I said
it.
awesome. Because like I said, they vary, which means that it can be a couple of answers as long as it's reasonable. So we wouldn't measure a notebook in kilometers.
Yes, man.
That's a big notebook. I don't know who's carrying that to school every day. Not me. Just like you wouldn't want to measure a fly in kilometers. That is a huge fly. That's a dinosaur.
Yes.
It's not a fly.
I would say that you can use inches, but inches is enough. You can't use inches.
Yeah, because thank you for pointing that out. Because I've seen a couple of people come to me with inches. We have to use the measurements that they're giving us. So these are the metric units that they want us to work with. Yes, there's other things like pounds and ounces and inches and feet.
Like that. That's
And
probably about 6,000.
16.9 ounces.
I got a 16.
But the rest of it looks really, really good, ladies.
Yeah, this was easy.
Well,
If these
this one, I was trying
Because
to
you have
confused because it was the city part that had
All
got
right.
me like.
All right, Ender, come here. I want you to tell me what my expectation is. I haven't forgot about you. Come here. All right, well done.
Yay!
All right, so you keep this for your notes. You are going to put that in your cardinal communication with the rest of them. This is my side that I'm going to keep to let me know that I met with you.
thousands.
You keep that.
Is
Yes.
this part that had got me off of it because
Yes.
it didn't make any sense about the city.
All right, good job. Put it in your cardinal communication folders and jump into wherever you left off for your must-dos.
Y'all are
All right.
crazy.
1, 2, 3. Okay. Thank you. Go ahead. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just flipped it over.
Yes. Thank you, Ender. Thank you. And I know, guys, it's getting a little too high on our volumes. I know that some of you have done those math documents before. I understand that, but that just allows me to finish up what I'm doing before I add something else. Give me a second. Right. Math. Some of you guys are still in your placement for E-Spark. Let me get some for Miss. All right, yes. Yes. Better use these notes. All right, let's see. All right. Yes.
I can't use my computer because it won't show up on there, so she uses mine. It needs plugged in though.
And so what are you doing while she's using your laptop? Have you done your MDs? You've done your Envision. And you've done your 15 minutes. Okay. All right. All right. So do you want to okay. Because it's almost the same thing, and what I noticed is yesterday, it was ounces and pounds. Right. They took that out of our, because it's the unpacking document, it's something they've taken out to use at, but ounces and pounds are here. So I'm not even going to have them worry. So what I did was, I pulled 491 and just had them focus on 495, which is the metrics that we're working with. Now, the issue that I'm noticing is when it comes to problems that they're not specifically asking them to work, they're unable to give a reasonable answer. So like for instance, someone of a would match, but knowing that you wouldn't measure that longer. Things of that nature. So I have a couple here. Some of them I'm not going to give you because they're not focusing on mine. Alright. Here is Eliana. Here's Joya. Just this, because we just did 1 through 8. It seems like these, like I said, the actual simple versions were simple. It's when we got up here, and specifically this 1 through 3. And some of them either got this or not. You know, they will be considered. Yeah. All right. Oh, Marley. And here is thank you so much, Miss Young.
If you're gonna take my
All right, let's see. See if I can get another. All right, 9:45. 9:45. Yes.
I mean,
Huh?
she take yours or something?
No.
She not take No.
Is she? No, I don't know. Oh. Focus on what you're focusing on. All right. Can I have? Hold on. We pull Lena and Chloe. Lena and Chloe. Since you are my only 2 that submitted it online, I'm going to jump in to Envision and we're going to go from there. No, I'll bring up their. Just have them bring their papers. Right. So what I'll do is I'll just have 2 windows open. Huh? See if it's an extra pencil right there, or see if somebody can let you borrow a pencil. Does anybody have a pencil for Zoe?
No, I don't. I do.
It is. All right, let's see. Parents, can you remind me and the whole class what our volume should be right now?
0 or 1.
Thank you, a 0 or 1. Marley, can you remind me or the class what our volume is supposed to be right now?
0.
All right. It didn't sound like a 0 or 1 just now?
It sounded 5 and 4.
Thank you. It sounds really, really high. Yes, I am recording. Do not worry. Nobody is going to see it but me.
Are you recording where? What?
Huh? Oh, on there. I use it to critique myself. It's a part of my process to become better as a teacher. I notice little things about myself that I don't notice normally. Like sometimes I talk really, really, really fast. Really fast. And it's in those instances that I need to slow down a little bit. But a lot of times when I'm right in the middle of it, I don't notice. All right, so let's go to our independent practice. I'm going to pull up your guys' independent practice so I can see what you have. I know you guys had some questions. Okay. So this is yours. This is Lena's. Okay, let me go back in. And let me pull up yours, Chloe.
So whenever you have these, whenever you go down, go times 10.
we have 1 through 8. And they gave you a lot of ones outside of.
And when you go backwards, that's when you're just.
All right. So number 1.
You get what I'm saying so far.
What metric unit would you use to measure the length of your math notebook? All right. Your math notebook. So Chloe, you chose centimeters, which is correct. Because it makes sense. Of course you would use centimeters to measure your book. You wouldn't want to use kilometers. That is super huge. So you wanted to make sure that your answer is reasonable. All right. So what we are going to do before we go outside for recess, we are going to practice our volumes. Thank you. All right. So you both answered centimeters. So that's awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Next. What metric unit would you use to measure the distance between cities? So that's like saying, what would you use to measure the distance between Fayetteville and Riley? Oh, okay. Lena, we have kilometers. Yes. And let's see, Chloe. All right. Kilometers. So, meters are doable. They're doable. But it will be a lot of meters and it would take a long time to do. So, I made a nice little metric unit chart that I like to use when I'm working with converting units. So if you look here, if I wanted to use meters, for every kilometer I use, I would have to convert it to 1,000 meters. So if it was 25 kilometers between Fayetteville and Riley, that would be a lot of meters. So we like to make our job easier, not harder. So the best answer would have been kilometers. Now, if you look here, the measurements go from smallest to biggest. Smallest to biggest. So for the things that are really, really big, you want to use your big measurements. For the things that are small, you want to use centimeters or millimeters. All right, let's see. All right. So for number 3, oh yes, Chloe, great job. You completed your table correctly. Your conversion table. 1 meter converts into 100 centimeters. 2 meters converts into 200, and 3 converts into 3. So this was Chloe's. And see, I have yours side by side. Correct as well. So you ladies are doing very well. Yes, be proud of yourself. You are doing very well on your conversion. All right. Let's go to... All right, correct as well. Good job, Lena. And let's take a look at Chloe. Y'all are on fire today. Y'all been studying. I can see that y'all been studying. This is awesome. All right, so now this gets into the meaty stuff. The stuff where they want you to, okay. All right, I'm not going to have them take any points away from this. This is outside of what was inside of your paper. So we're not going to worry about that. Because we were only focusing on 1 through 8. This is 9 and 10. Yeah, they gave you a couple of extra. And these we're not ready for because I haven't introduced these things. But for the ones that were in here, every single one was absolutely correct. So, kudos. Now, I'm going to turn this off and I want us to focus on 4, 5, and 6. I want us to focus on 4, 5, and 6. And I just kind of want to talk about how you would go and how you would solve that, okay? See if somebody else can answer your question until I'm done. All right. So let's look at 4. The length of your math book. No, we did that one. Here we go. Number 1. What metric units would you use to measure the length of a field? The length of a field. So if I said, Lena and Chloe, go outside and measure that field, which units would you use? All right. So millimeters. So these are a little small.
Oh, no, not that.
Which one? All right. Which one would you use? Because the field is a big space. It's a big space for us to measure. So we need something that can handle measuring big space. All right. So when we're measuring, we are focusing on, we're focusing on length. So length deals with measuring how long or how wide things are.
This or this?
These are the smallest. These are the smallest. Royal, ruler in your desk. Let me grab it. Thank you. All right, so these are your centimeters. So if I said I want you to take this ruler and go measure that whole field, would you be excited to do that? You would? You would take this ruler and measure that whole field? So that's how you want to think of it.
Now that takes long.
That would take forever. That would take forever. You want to use something that deals with long distances. So it's similar to the question that talked about city. Yes. It's similar to the question that talked about cities. So for large distances, you want to use the largest form of measurement. You want to use the longest. It will be thousands upon thousands of centimeters if you were to measure that. Do you know how much math you would have to do? How much adding and multiplication you would have to do? We always want to make our jobs easier, not harder. All right, you got that, and your things are correct. Girls, you are on the ball. You are on the ball. And I see why now that you were having some questions with these, because these ones right here were not ones we were supposed to do. It was just wording that we weren't ready for. We want to get our foundations before we jump into those multi-step word problems dealing with the measurement units. So, you girls are awesome. Let's look at a time check. It is 9:57. Put this no, because you don't have anything. Just put this in your desk. Keep it in your desk. And make sure that whatever notes you have in class that are related to geometry, multiplication, anything that we are learning for math, that you put those in your cardinal communication folders and take them home to study, okay? All right, start packing up, because I know they're going to be looking for you. It's about to be 10 o'clock. And it's Tuesday, so we don't have resource today. Well, we don't. You do. Thank you.
Guys, we running low on paper towels, so all I got left is about 6 packs.
All right, so
And then for the bathrooms, if you waste them, we don't know what we're gonna do.
we don't have any more
We low on paper towels, we ain't got no soap, and we're going down on the toilet.
on the toilet tissue. I know we had to take one from the boys' bathroom yesterday to throw in the girls. You gotta do what you gotta do. I will start monitoring paper towels.
It's not us, it's the county. When we get it, you guys have it. But I'm
Right.
just trying to let you know what we have.
Thank you, Mr. Reyes, for always looking out for us. All right, guys, 5-minute countdown. Start wrapping up on whatever you're working on. The group with Miss Young, y'all are okay. You'll have that extra couple of minutes you need.
Unfair.
Who's listening to TikTok National?
I know we not listening to TikTok. Not doing math instruction. All right. All right.